All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome all of you to our event for today. I see a lot of people who have already started mentioning their names already. So please type your name and type where you've connected from. I want to use this as a way to welcome everybody in the middle of the thick forest along the route where ancient travelers of the pre-vehicular era trundled, totted their way to the big town. So many people have entered the year, and whilst they had a lot of anticipation for the year, many people have stopped dreaming. Many people have forgotten that 2025 is gone. You've forgotten that it's already gone. Okay. So please type your name and type where you connected from. I want to use as a way to welcome Lillian, welcome Gideon, welcome Benjamin, welcome Jacob. Okay. Please type your name and where you've connected from. Welcome Georgina Fulera. Okay. Welcoming her as well. Welcoming Agatha. Welcoming Charles Damois. Welcoming Jeffrey Ni Okankwe. Welcoming Francis Dubright Hunter. Okay. Ado Joseph, Johnny Bonzi, Frederick Amoakon, Mudasiru, okay, Rosa Martin, Augustina Hodo, Abudu Latifu, Frederick Amoakon, Nick, all the way from Ontario, Canada. Nick, I can see that you've been participating a lot in our program. Yao, God bless. It's nice to have you. Frederick Apia, Ghana. Okay. It's nice to have all of you. Pat Kendall. Okay. Pat Kendall, Alice Norte, Maua Texan, Emmanuel Awini, Professor Rudolph Cosby, Antwa Sadat Yusuf from Ghana, Oye Juan, that's Joana Mankwa, Robert Anchi, Craft Legacy Seed. Please type your name, type your name, type your name, type where you've connected from. I want to use this as a way to welcome all of you here. Okay. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have an incredible party here. I want you to see their faces, all the party members. Watch their faces in the studio here. You have myself, you have Dr. Dorothy Hanson, a specialist in medical family practice doctor. You have Mrs. Enyonam Epiphania Sefenu, a nursing administrator, a lecturer in nursing. I can't see the other things she's written. You have Mrs. Bernice Effah Agyei, alias Queen B. You can see her Christmas tree on top of her head. She is the CEO of Benigo Consult. And we will have some other people who will be joining us along the line. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome all of you here. We have an incredible program, something that is new compared to all the other ones we've presented before. And you are going to see that pretty soon. My name is Dr. Hinasari. I'm a lecturer. I'm a professor in multiple universities, in the University of Ghana, in Johannesburg University, in Leicester, De Montfort University, Warwick University. It's a pleasure to have all of you here. We are honored to be part of an incredible organization from the United States that is changing the lives of several people across multiple continents. This organization is touching the lives of many people. Many people are being blessed by what they are seeing. What is it? It is known as GotBackUp. It's helping people to control their time, control their income. It's helping so many people to live in their own terms, reprogramming their mind, having a better work-life balance. In fact, it's helping several people to turn their dreams into reality. It doesn't matter your age. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter your economic status. It doesn't matter your gender. It doesn't matter your race, where you live in the world, who you are, where you are. It doesn't matter. As long as you have a smartphone, you have an iPad, you have a laptop, this is for you. This will change the way you look at the digital space. It will change the way you use your phone from now on. It will change the way, anytime you press something on your phone, it will change the way you look at it. Okay. So what is GotBackUp? It started in 1997 in Quebec, in Canada. Now it is located in the United States. It moved to the US in 2007. That is where it is. It's now seated on a 10,000 square feet data center. So what is GotBackUp? What exactly it is? Now, to appreciate what it is, there are two things that are happening right now. that you want to know. They are trending, and they are trending so fast. Number one, did you know that the number of mobile phones in the world are more than the number of human beings in the world? There are over 15 billion mobile phones. In fact, right now, we are inching towards 18 billion smartphones in the world. So many people are using the phone all over the world, okay? And everybody is using the phone and safeguarding their data. People are protecting their data. You see, one of the things that is making the phone use very powerful is the data. People are sending you documents. You are sending documents. People are sending you pictures. You are sending pictures. People are sending you videos. You are sending videos. People are sending you music. You are sending music. And this is called data, not the internet data. But the data in terms of the file is growing. Data is oil. Data is gold. Artificial intelligence now is the fastest growing industry in the world. And one thing is that AI depends on data. Are you aware that without AI, without data, there is no AI? And that is why you see that the top 10 billionaires, all of them are venturing into AI. As for Elon Musk, over $400 billion. Everything about the guy is AI driven. Tesla is all about artificial intelligence. SpaceX is all about artificial intelligence. That's why he has the knowledge that he wants to live in Mars. The guy went to buy Twitter, revolutionized Twitter. When Twitter came, he bought it over $40 billion during the United States election, supported Donald Trump, and the stock price of Tesla went up, whoop, just like that. This year, Elon Musk is bringing Tesla phone into the world. All of them are data-driven, AI-driven. The second richest billionaire is Jeff Bezos. Everything about his company, Jeff, even his origin, space, together with his Amazon, everything is data, data, data. And you are dealing with data more than anybody. Your mobile phone you are using is churning a lot of data. In fact, this year, 2025, $166 billion are being generated in the data world. And it's predicted that by 2030, $500 billion will be generated in the data. Why is that so? Now, the people in this area are few. The people in the data world are very, very small number of people. But data is growing at a phenomenal rate. Your mobile phone that you are using, people are using it to do crazy things. These days, that mobile phone is your everything. Let me show you how addicted you are to your mobile phone. 88% of you will go back home if they forget their phone. If you leave your house and you forget your phone, you will go back 5 minutes after. You go back to the house. Because wherever you are going with your phone. We have become addicted to that phone. 74% of you here will use the phone in the toilet. Many people are using the phone in the toilet. That's where they do the incantations. Yesterday, you looked on your phone screen 160 times. Tomorrow, you look on your phone screen 160 times. The mobile phone is the first thing you pick when you wake up from bed. It's the last thing you pick, you put down when you are going to bed. You use that phone for TV, you use it for radio, you use it for internet, you use it for calling, you use it for making calls, you use it for writing, everything. That mobile phone is your camera. No more Canon Kodak. That mobile phone is your TV. Now, so many people are watching every news on their mobile phone than on TV. If I have TV in my room here, I've never even used it because everything is on the mobile phone. People are addicted to the laptop, they're addicted to the iPad, they're addicted to the mobile. But you see, as people are using the mobile phone, you know what's happening? Data is growing. You know, one data can be sent to multiple people. For example, one picture, this one was sent to this one was sent to this. So data is growing. 181 zettabytes of data are generated every day. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm a professor of artificial intelligence and data analytics, and I've seen how data is growing. It will be the latest oil in the world. The problem is that people are not backing up their files. Today, I was talking to a guy. He says, I don't have a lot of space, so I don't need to back up. I said, what if you lose your phone? What if somebody steals the phone or the phone is destroyed? for some reason, it spoils. That'll be the time you remember that, oh, what about my information? Data is critical. 45% of cell phone users have damaged their phone and lost the data. A laptop is stolen every 43 seconds. A phone is stolen every 43 seconds. And when these things are stolen, the person will tell you that my problem is not with the phone. My problem is with the information on the phone. We need a solution. Would you agree with that? That we need a solution. Technology is everything now. So that's the first thing that is trending. The second thing that is trending is that many people are using that same phone to generate income. Ladies and gentlemen, right now, you are generating income. You are making so many people are using the phone to make income. Effah has over 1 million followers on YouTube, all using the phone. Jonas, Glass and Kwan, this guy will not even be accepted to make any statement in GTV station. He will not be allowed to make a statement in TV3 or Metro TV. And yet, just with his mobile phone, he has over 1.2 million followers. He has more followers than the Ghana Broadcasting Corporation. Why? Because the mobile phone has made it easier for people to earn income in dollars. Ladies and gentlemen, you cannot have a phone and not make at least $1,000. You can't do that. If you have a phone today and you're not making $1,000, there's a problem. There's a problem. We are going to show you. We are going to show you how you can make at least $1,000 every month because you're having the phone. 62% of the Gen Zs are using the phone to generate income. Did you know that so many people are having their phone with them and they are on YouTube, they are on TikTok, they are on Instagram, they are on Facebook, and they are giving value? The Juju people are on social media. Did you know that? The Juju people are on social media. You are not on social media. Even if you're on social media, you're only watching people's laughter, people's jokes, but you should know that you can earn a lot of income if you're on social media. I'll show you one of them. Let's say that you're a housewife. And most housewives think that they are unemployed. They are employed. Because so many people want to know what you go through as a housewife. You see, the thing is that you need to learn what you are going to say because you're already that. You are. You see, if you're a housewife, you know what a housewife goes through. The torture the housewife goes through in the house. The cleaning the housewife has to go through. The joy of the children the housewife has to go through. The endurance of the housewife. How the housewife prepares the food. How the housewife cleans the toilet. How the housewife. All of these are the activities of the housewife. As you share this value, that value will command its own returns. Over time, social media will start monetizing you. Your value will command its own returns. But that is not the main thing. Okay, there is a way that you can use the phone to even generate more value and create more revenue for yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to GotBackUp. Because what GotBackUp does is that GotBackUp is leveraging on these two global trends and is helping several people to take advantage of their situations. So what does GotBackUp do? Right now, GotBackUp is in 148 countries right now. Okay. Cuba was the latest country. Now, this is a company that started in 2023, April. This coming April will be 2 years since GotBackUp was established and is already in 148 countries. That is incredible. Now, why is that so? Why do you think GotBackUp is in so many countries like that? And I'll tell you why. Because so many people are generating value from it. Because the value is given to people, the income people are earning, plus the service is getting. It's incredible. I'm going to go through some of the services. It will blow your mind. In fact, I know that most of us already know about Dropbox. You know Dropbox, you know Google Drive, you know iCloud. What do they do? We use them for cloud storage. Okay, you use Dropbox, Google Drive, you know, all of them for cloud storage. But the cost of them is so high. GotBackUp split their cost. Okay, if you take one of them, the cost, GotBackUp will bring the cost down by 75%. It reduces the cost of iCloud by 75%. and then it lets you pay a little. And yet it gives you the same service iCloud will give you and even more. It's an incredible. These are the terabytes that you get. You get unlimited space. I'll come back to this as we go. GotBackUp will give you up to 6 people. So 6 people. See, ladies and gentlemen, you can have your 6 terabytes and you can give 1 terabyte to your brother, 1 terabyte to your sister, 1 terabyte to your mother, and you can keep the 3 terabyte. You can share the space. But not only that, even your own 3 terabyte, you can add someone to that terabyte and you can share the space of the GotBackUp. It can work on several operating systems. You know, iCloud only works on an iPhone. Google Drive effectively works on Android phone. GotBackUp works on iPhone, Android phone, Huawei phone, Windows phone, Linux laptop, MacBook, with any operating system in the world. It works on it. GotBackUp is universal. I have it on my phone here. It is universal and is allowing several people to enjoy their backing up. So what it does is that the moment something gets onto your phone, immediately it goes into the cloud. It's automatically backed up into the cloud, whether it's a picture or a video. It can clone your entire mobile, clone your entire phone, your entire laptop, and put everything in the cloud. Suppose I lose this phone. Suppose I lose that phone. Suppose I lose the laptop I'm using now. I can take your phone and I can get everything on my laptop, on my phone, on your phone. That is how powerful GotBackUp is. Once you set it, it will automatically back up everything. It's called set and forget. And let me tell you something. You can access your file anywhere in the world. The security system is also high. It is the highest security system ever seen in the world. It is known as 256 military-grade encryption and security. It's the same security system the CIA, the Central Intelligence Agency in the US, use. The security system is so high that has the same security the Russian Secret Service and the MIS use. The data center your data is encrypted, protected at the same time. The data center is seated on a 10,000 square feet in Texas. Even if there is earthquake, there is tsunami, your data is backed up to a third-party data center. Ladies and gentlemen, GotBackUp is the first cloud storage, and please listen, this is very important. It's the first cloud storage department that you can collaborate. And let me explain that. Let's say that you don't have Microsoft Office. You don't have it on your laptop. Once you get into the GotBackUp, you have even more than Microsoft Office. You can open a Word document. You can talk and it will type everything for you. The artificial intelligence will type everything for you. As you are talking, it will type everything for you. Once you finish and you tell it to read, whether you want a female voice or a male voice, it will read everything back to you. If you want an Indian voice or you want an African voice, you will get it. If you want an American or British voice, you'll get it. It will read everything for you. But even more than that, you can share the document with somebody. 30 people can be typing on that same document and everybody sees the other person typing, even though they are living in different continents. GotBackUp's collaboration system is just insane. You can add a picture, edit the picture, take a picture in Choco. You can take a picture in any dirty environment, and yet you can put a background as if you took the picture on Hollywood. It's so spectacular. All of these are collaborative services you get. You can do video editing, picture editing, several things. And guess what? You can convert the message you have typed into Chi, into Ewe, and into several languages, French, Chinese, Mandarin, several languages. You can have it all in GotBackUp. So if somebody sends you a document and the document is Chinese, straight away, you can get it in English. In fact, you can type your own language, okay, whatever, English, and then immediately convert it to any other language that you want. That is GotBackUp for you. What do you think will be the price of this? If we are to give GotBackUp to you at a cost, how much would that be? Well, I'll tell you how some companies are charging for it with this added benefit. People are charging as minimum as $20,000. That is how much people are charging. Okay, the smallest that I have seen is almost $2,000 But you will see the price of GotBackUp, and that will shock you. Now, you can also do bulk emailing. Let's say you're a company, you're a school, you have clients, you have customers, you have students. You can send them one bulk email. One bulk email. Everybody will get the same thing. The artificial intelligence will even automate the email. So you can say that, hello, Joana, hello, Kelvin, hello, Victoria, hello, Isaac. Everybody will get the same hello, his name, and yet you didn't write their name. The AI will automatically put the name of the person. So each person will receive the email as if you directed it to them. Even if there are 1 million, all the 1 million people will get a message at the same time. This is called email personalization. So a company doesn't have to send email to everybody. You can send one email, everybody gets it. And yet everybody will think that you personally send the email to them. In fact, you can even automate an email. You can write 10 emails and you can say that I want this email to go to my people every Monday at 10 o'clock. And you can forget it for 30 years. Every Monday, 10 o'clock, that email will leave your system. It will go to all of the people. Every Monday, 10 o'clock. You get it? You can say that I want this second email to go to all my people January 1. So every January 1, you get that message. Every January 1, that message will leave and will go to all your people at the same time. And you can even forget it for 30 years. You have a secretary in the system. All of these are at a price lower. I told you that the highest I've ever seen is $2,000. All of these are not even up to $500, and I'll show you the price very soon. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is another benefit of GotBackUp. But let's go to the final one. iCloud doesn't pay you. Google Drive doesn't pay you. Dropbox doesn't pay you. Netflix doesn't pay you. Amazon doesn't pay you. GotBackUp is the only cloud storage in the world that pays you. And ladies and gentlemen, it can pay you so much that your salary will become tiny in your hand. You'll be listening to some of the people who will be telling you how much they are making there, and it's crazy. Okay. Now, let me share with you, ladies and gentlemen, why this project was added. Because one thing GotBackUp has seen is that the industry is very, you see, the capital is very small. So the others are charging a lot of money. But then the amount they put in, if I should tell you the price, I've been told not to mention the price again. If I should tell you the price, is so funny. And yet they charge $400, $500 for the service. So GotBackUp owners, what they want to do is to spread the profit for you and I so that members will take the profit. So the company gives 75% profit payout and the company takes the 25% profit payout. How do you get the money? You don't need to be selling GotBackUp to anybody. Oh, by the way, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, why would you even want to be part of a project like this? Because you can't depend on the salary alone. Salaries are great, but these days, look at the salaries of several people. Many people are broke after a few months, okay, after they have been paid, because the salaries are designed, to be increasing inch by inch. And that is why I decided to be part of it. I'm doing my job. The people that are here, we are incredible people. We have doctors, we have lawyers, we have professors, we have accountants, we have engineers, we have even ministers. And yet, each person is also taking. Now, the project is not compulsory, but you can earn at least $1,000 per month, depending on how you work. Okay. Now, I make significant income. But a disclaimer is that the way I work is different from the way you work. Okay. But the good thing is that you can leverage on the effort of several people because you are paid not only by virtue of what you do, but by virtue of what everyone is doing in the world. So even if you don't know me, what I am doing, you'll be paid as well. Now, how much does it cost to actually be part of the GotBackUp? Well, before I tell you how much it costs, let me tell you how much you will gain. I'm going to invite one of the incredible people we have in our African world, and she is in the person of Dr. Dorothy Hanson. She is one of the incredible medical doctors that we have in Africa. She was voted the best medical doctor in Ghana 2023. And she has achieved an incredible milestone in her career. She's a family practice person. She's an MD person. She's doing all kinds of things. She's a mother. And yet she gets time to be able to run this project. She is going to speak to you. In case you are not seeing her big face, let me show you her big face. Okay. Okay. She has some very, very wonderful face there. So she's going to talk to you about some of the income benefits you can get. She's already earning some big income, I won't lie to you, in her normal job. But she's making some incredible income also in GotBackUp. Dorothy, we are listening to you. Please educate us on how a person can take GotBackUp as his personal project. Please go ahead.
Right. Thank you. Thank you so much for the opportunity, Dr. Agyei, and thank you all for sticking and staying to this point, because this is where it gets very exciting. And like Doc has said, I don't need to belabor the point of how you cannot have a mobile phone, and you can have a mobile phone at this time and not make income with it. You see, all the users Prof has mentioned, Google Drive, Dropbox, all these mobile phones in the world, people are switching to use GotBackUp. Many people are switching. Reason why we are spreading so exponentially into multiple countries in the world. And GotBackUp is here, and they are the only ones in this billion-dollar industry that is giving you a percentage, giving you an opportunity to partner this billion-dollar industry and make a wonderful income that, trust me, over time would pay you more than, like, I don't even want to scare you with amounts, because some people, when you hear $100,000, then they're already getting scared. GotBackUp has that potential to make you earn more than you're earning right now. Because trust me, whatever you are doing right now, if you continue doing the same thing alone in the next 2 to 3 years, compared to adding GotBackUp for the next 2 to 3 years, GotBackUp will overtake whatever income you are getting from what you are doing now. And that's why you have to take this seriously. And this is the exciting part of it. And everybody can do this. And that is the point where I start jumping into the 7 amazing ways that GotBackUp can help you to earn a fantastic income. So there are 7 amazing ways GotBackUp pays us. It pays everybody who subscribes to the program, the simple system of earning they've attached to it. GotBackUp, I'll talk about 3 of the incomes. The first one being the customer acquisition bonus, you see. This is a customer acquisition bonus. GotBackUp says, if you recommend my service to a friend to switch from whatever cloud storage service they are using to use GotBackUp, I would give you $50 for that recommendation. Yes, $50 for that recommendation. This is one of the smallest incomes you can earn with GotBackUp, because the other bonuses that follow, which do not depend directly on your efforts, are way bigger than what you get with GotBackUp. But they don't come by just the customer acquisition. It comes by team efforts. So assuming right now, as we speak, I subscribe to GotBackUp and I sign on to the project, and you are my best friend. You are 2 friends of mine I speak to. Just today, I tell them about GotBackUp and the opportunity, the potential and all that, and they sign on. Just today, for those 2 people, I'll just earn $100. How many of us are able to predict how much income we can earn in a day? You can't predict it. Your salary doesn't even allow you to tell how much you're earning in the day until the month has ended. But with this, you get to control how much you earn in a month. So you can set yourself up for $1,000 a week, and it will happen, because the $50 is assured for each customer you refer to use GotBackUp. And this is the smallest income. And here, effort is rewarded. They have a simple system for you to rank to the highest, let me borrow Dr. Agyei's word, apogee. You can rank from copper all the way to the black diamond. And this is based on your effort and how well you do this project. You see, some of us have been working so hard at our jobs, and no matter how much effort you put in, what comes at the end of the month is all that you get. Your salary is capped. That's just what you will get. But here, if you put the same work ethic and the same effort, following the simple system of earning that has been put in place, you could rank all the way to the black diamond, and you are entitled to all these 7 amazing commissions. Let me speak about the tier 2, tier 1 cycle bonuses. That doesn't depend on your effort alone. This is team effort. So long as you are able to recommend the service to your friends to use, and your friends are also recommending to their friends to use the service, and people are using GotBackUp more and more. In Ghana, all across these 148 countries that GotBackUp is right now, the company makes some profitability, and this is shared across everybody who reaches those key ranks that have been put there. And trust me, it's very simple to get there. And you can earn cycle bonuses on the monthly just by using the same mobile phone. The cycle match bonus is what even amazes me. That's the part that gets crazy. You see, for each person that you recommend to use the service, who also takes this business as serious as you're taking it, following it as we are all doing, a point in time, even if it will take 2 months, 3 months, you could actually be earning on those people 25% if you are a Sapphire, whatever earnings they make, 50% if you are an Emerald, whatever earnings they make, up to about 100%, whatever earnings they make. So, for instance, say Dr. KOA and Enyonam are my team members and they are working as assiduously as I'm working. Say Enyonam earns $200. Let me start from there this month. And for instance, say I'm an Emerald. So 50% of $200 is what? $100. And I have 10 of the Enyonams in my team. So that is what? $100 times 10. That is what? $1,000 for that month. That is just the beginning of when your earnings starts getting exciting. And it could go as far as almost $20,000 a month. Do you see the potential this has? If it will even take 2 years for you to get $20,000 a month, please, would it be worth it? I'd like to hear your comments in the chat, because I know some people have been doing their jobs for way more than 2 years, and the incomes they are earning so far is still not up to $1,000 a month. So if you could do something, leverage on an opportunity like this, $1 billion industry, to earn $20,000 a month, would it be worth it? And that is the potential GotBackUp has to help you expand your income so that your dreams and all the aspirations and all the lives that are attached to you can be blessed from you taking a bold step, looking into technology, the place where business is growing in the era we find ourselves. Reason why Zuckerberg would go and buy Instagram and WhatsApp because of this. And this is where GotBackUp sits, because for all the data that is generated on those platforms, they will be stored on the cloud storage space, which is where GotBackUp is. And they are the only cloud storage service which gives you an opportunity to make an income with it. I'd like to end here for the incomes, because when I start talking about the rank pool and leadership bonuses, you start telling me that I'm lying. It is not possible. But trust me, this is $1 billion industry, and $20,000 is very little compared to what the industry generates in a year, even in a day. And
Yes.
I'm sure the question you would want to ask is, how do you get on board? Prof, I'll give that back to you to
Excellent, excellent. Thank you. And what she said is very incredible. Ladies, please note that these incomes are not paid in kwacha. They are not paid in naira. They are not paid in cedis. Every income is paid directly in dollars. So the income will hit your bank account in dollars. But if you don't have your account in dollars, it is automatically converted into your local currency for you. I have been with GotBackUp for 1.5 years. And just to let you know, I make way more than 3 times my salary. So it's really, really good. Just 1.5 years. I still do my job. All of us here we do our jobs. Everyone we do our jobs. So this is not for a full time. This is something we do it on the side, and it's more rewarding than even our jobs. And it's just the beginning. GotBackUp just started. It's not even 2 years old. The total number of people in Africa are not even up to 2,000. Can you imagine that? The total number of people in Africa are not up to 2,000. And yet Africa's population is over 1 billion. And this is just the beginning. GotBackUp. See, ladies and gentlemen, as long as people are using this machine called a mobile phone, it's only a matter of time. Now, how much do you think one has to start with GotBackUp? I told you that given all the services and the fact that one is paid, other companies who do not even pay, some of them will charge $20,000 for you to set up their cloud system and the email system. So how much? Well, the total value of GotBackUp, ladies and gentlemen, the total value of GotBackUp is almost 2,000 Ghana cedis. That is 1,997. That is the actual value of GotBackUp. So if a person wants to have GotBackUp for a year, that is the price you pay. Ordinarily, that is a price for GotBackUp. But this month alone, GotBackUp is giving this price at just $119.97. Is that not incredible? For just this month, even though the value is $1,199.97, GotBackUp is giving this at just $119. And by the way, that is for a whole year. So it is $119.97, but for the next 365 days. The only time you renew that is after 300. And this offer is just for the month of January. You will get the service. You will get the email system. You will get a cloud. And you can earn money every day and every month in addition. Ladies and gentlemen, it takes knowledge to understand knowledge. Okay? Look at where you are being. Look at where you are going. And look at this year. If there's ever been a time that you said, God, please show me a way. This might be that way. This might be the time. This might be the way. Wisdom is the ability to see what is obvious, even when it's a secret. Many people see opportunities like this and they blow it into pieces. The word poor is not about even money. It is passing over opportunities repeatedly. Sometimes the reason why many people don't take action is because of fear. But fear is just an acronym which stands for false evidence appearing real. Fear can paralyze you. Fear, it can demoralize you. Why am I saying this? 2023, July, when I decided to get, you see, the thing is I've been using Dropbox already. And I was paying $120 every year from Dropbox already. Dropbox was not giving me emailing system. Dropbox was not giving me bulk email, automated email, personalized email. Dropbox was not giving me collaboration. I could not talk to Dropbox to type my things. I could not let it to read for me. I could not convert my language to Twi. I can type in English, but I couldn't convert it to Twi or Ga. But GotBackUp does it all for me automatically. And Dropbox was also not paying me. Even though I recommended Dropbox to several of my colleague lecturers and students, Dropbox never paid me for 13 years. And yet, for just 1.5 years of starting to use GotBackUp, I've made over $20,000 already. That is how incredible one can get. But you let's forget about even the money. Let's look at some of the other benefits you will get in addition. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, the price is just $2,000 for this month alone is just $119. And you are using it for the whole year. So you don't pay anything again apart from just $119.97. You will get something we call mentorship, training. You will learn from over 300 millionaires around the world. Remember, we are in 148 countries. Ladies and gentlemen, I happen to be one of the board of directors of GotBackUp, the only Black among the board of directors. And I can tell you what is about to happen this year is just insane. You will learn how to magnetize the conditions you seek. You will learn how to build a business of your own, not even a business of GotBackUp. You will learn how to generate value and bring that value to the marketplace. You will learn something we call value system. You will learn knowledge, wisdom, virtue. You will learn all of this. You will learn investment principle. You learn savings principle. You will learn things beyond even GotBackUp. You will learn how to do your job in a way. For example, you will learn communication skills, how to talk, how to orate, to command people, how to brand yourself on social media. You'll get that for free. You will learn how to brand your social media presence for free. The kind of things that you will get from being part of GotBackUp goes beyond the money. Your value will increase, and you'll be among a community of people who will support you and will guide you all over the world. Oh, you also have the chance to travel across the world by being part of the GotBackUp. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have an incredible thing. Okay, don't worry. When we get to the end, you can ask your questions here. Okay, towards the end, just pose all your questions here. Okay, so we have a service everyone needs. We have a project anybody can afford. If you cannot afford $120 for a whole year, then it means you are broke. And if you are broke, it means you need to be part of GotBackUp so that you can clear away that broke thing. Because nothing in this world will change unless we change. Look at yourself in the mirror, ladies and gentlemen. You are not getting any younger. Time is flying. Very soon you'll be 30 years. Very soon you'll be 40. By the time you know, you are 50. Before you know, you are pensioned. At that stage, that is when most of the unfriendly diseases become our friends. Take chances. Take opportunity. You never know when the dark times can happen. There are some people, when somebody called them, imagine they call you right now and they tell you that your family member is not well. They need $5,000 right now to make a difference. Where will you, well, how are you going to get that? There are some, when I ask people, some of them told me that even the 5 they won't get, and then I'm adding the $1,000. So have something, you just don't know. GotBackUp helps you to back up your entire digital life. GotBackUp helps you to make some huge income. The income will not come immediately. It comes with work. If you are humble, if you are coachable. Okay. I am making very huge income, but I'm different from you. Depending on the effort you put in, the humility you show, the willingness, the hunger, the drive. In short, if you put in the same energy you are doing in your work, half of that, even a quarter of that, you will get more than your salary. You'll get more than that. Because GotBackUp leverages not only on your effort, but on everybody's effort. The word decide ends with the word side. It's just like suicide, homicide, genocide. These words carry the idea that are not friendly. You are about to embark on a journey today. You said 2025 is going to be great. That's what you said, isn't it? You said that this is my time. This is my season. This is my moment. That's what you said. This is the time. This is a moment. For things to change, we got to change. For things to get better, we got to get better. It's not about Muhammad. It's not about Osama. It's not about Obama or Nana or Bawama. Okay? The difference is you. When you change, when we change, everything gets better. But the thing is that sometimes we see opportunities, we attribute so many negativities into it. Oh, this is not true. Oh, this is fake. Oh, this is not real. Oh, this is like one of those things. And these are the things that kill us. They kill us. They destroy us because we don't want to take action because of the past. And that is why we struggle. But I tell myself, do it. Whatever will happen, will happen. These are the achievers of GotBackUp in Africa. Look at it. We have some incredible, super-powered achievers all over the African continent. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, we have people in Africa who are in the top 10. Okay, the people you are seeing, okay, the top 3 of them are in the top 10 in the world. So you stand at the threshold of making the greatest decision of your life. Don't be forced to do this. Nobody will force you. But I'm telling you, it is worth it. It's worth everything this year for you. Now, let me go back to the panelists and let them, each of them, share some of the benefits that they have seen, over the years of GotBackUp. Okay, so we have Evans Sechi. Agyei. Evans, are you there? Okay. Your network has not been helpful. Can you unmute yourself and let me be sure whether you can hear us? Are you there?
Yes. I hope you can hear me this time.
Yes, loud and clear. So, what has been one of the greatest service you have seen with GotBackUp? You have been using the service. What is one service that catch your attention really?
Prof, is the service. The service is top notch. With this price tag, and you access your information anywhere, wherever you find yourself. You don't need to even carry your gadgets with you, and you can just log into any computer, phone, and you get access to all your information. This is great. You don't get this with Google Mail or with all the other services. So GotBackUp is second to none, and this is one of the main. Wow! And aside that, you can also stream live some of your videos. This is beautiful. So there's a lot more to GotBackUp. So the service is top notch. Is really, really amazing.
Thank you. And then briefly, I want you to address someone's question. The person said, I want to put it here, okay, for authenticity. Say, how reliable is a service of GotBackUp as compared to iCloud? Let's just say that, or other cloud services. What would you say to such a person? Enyonam, what will you say? Okay. Dorothy, can you address that question for her? It looks like we can't hear her.
Yes, I can address it. The service of GotBackUp is superior to what the others offer. You see, like Prof explained, iCloud works with just the iOS. If you don't have an iOS, you can't use iCloud. And many people have not just an iOS, we have other operating systems that we use. Not everybody has a MacBook and then also has an iPhone. Like I, for one, have a Windows laptop and an iPhone. So if I want to back up my laptop, that means I'll need to purchase another cloud storage service for my laptop. But with GotBackUp, the same cloud storage service is what I'm using for my iPhone and my Windows laptop. If you're bothered about the security of it, it has the same level of security as iCloud, Google Drive, Dropbox, Amazon, and it's the 256-bit military grade encryption security. GotBackUp has said this. As for iCloud and Google Drive, I haven't heard them say this, and I know GotBackUp's, I have seen its 256-bit military grade encryption displayed. And if it's about security, it's about the same level of security. That's the highest you can have for cloud storage service. But as for the service package delivery, GotBackUp is superior to them because they offer you a bigger flexibility with operating system. They give you a bigger space, 3 times what the competitors offer. And then they have added an email marketing system and other collaborative tools which the other services do not give. So for the other services, it's just cloud storage. And GotBackUp is all that I've said, plus an opportunity to make income and expand your dreams and your whatever you want to do with technology.
Thank you. Thank you. So Mubarak, I hope your question is addressed. If it is not addressed, please type it there that you still need further clarification. You can't match GotBackUp with iCloud, and I'll tell you why. Okay. And Dorothy has laid out. You put away the cloud aside. They don't offer emailing systems. iCloud doesn't offer it at all. GotBackUp offers emailing systems. It gives it to you for free. And I know students whom I've taught who will set up this for companies and charge them $20,000, $30,000. And yet in GotBackUp, it's free. iCloud doesn't give that. Google Drive doesn't give that. GotBackUp does collaboration with document collaboration, talking to the document talking back to you, editing videos and pictures, encrypting and so many things, even converting the languages. They don't have it, and yet GotBackUp has it for you. And then talk about the income. So you have more that you can back it. Do not doubt this. The people that you see on the panelists here, we teach that. Okay, some of us are doctors and professors. We teach this already. We are also board members, so have confidence in that. Now let me go back. And can you hear us? Because I've been calling you.
Now I can hear you.
Okay. All right. So
my network is
no problem. If it goes off, we'll just switch on. So what is one thing that you want to tell a person who has not yet started with GotBackUp, given the timing? What would you tell the person?
Okay. Yeah. We are in an era where information is very, very important. And when you when you just cast your mind and look at where people are investing, especially those who are already rich, wealthy, where they are investing, you see that it is technology or information. Look at the richest people in the world. Where they are investing is information. This era of AI will skyrocket. We haven't even seen anything yet. It is going to speed up human knowledge, and that is an area that they are going. I am not an
ordinary. Can you quickly address Mubarak's question before you continue? Says, how can
How
he
do
join?
I join? Okay, Mubarak, someone invited you on this call.
So all you do is you speak to the person. Okay. Mubarak, just speak to the person who has invited you. Tell the person that I've listened to everything. I want to give it a try. And then just the person will give you a link. And when the person gives you the link, you click on the link and then you enter your name and email. That's it. And
Hello.
then you can now be walked through how to make your payment. And this is for a whole year. Okay. That is how you grow yourself and you start using the software in that regard. And you went off. Are you back? Okay, she's still off there. Okay, so let me go back to Evans. What is one thing you want to tell a person? Because somebody has asked another question, and I think that question was addressed. Okay, it says that I like this question. Okay, Dorothy, let me ask you. It says, if I am part of GotBackUp, okay, let me put a question here. If I am part of GotBackUp and not able to bring anyone on board, will I still make money? I like this question.
Good.
I brought nobody. So for a whole 365 days, I sat down, I got the GotBackUp service, I'm enjoying the cloud storage, I'm enjoying the email system, I'm enjoying the, what do you call it, the collaboration, the software, I'm using everything, but unfortunately, I have not been able to sponsor anybody. The person's question is that, will I still earn money? What do you tell a person?
GotBackUp is not an investment.
Please speak
GotBackUp
louder.
is,
Okay.
sorry, I was saying that John, GotBackUp is not an investment. It is a business. It's a business project. So if you sign on and enjoy the service, then you came in to use the service, not do the business. If you do the business part, which is you recommend it to someone, that is when you start earning income, because your income starts from the customer acquisition. When you've acquired.
Please, Dorothy, quickly, let me just interrupt that. Recommend. I want people to understand this whole idea of recommend. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how it works. When you become part of GotBackUp, pick up your phone, call people, at least 2 people a day. Tell them you have good news for them. That's it. They will ask you, what is the good news? Bring the person to us here. Your job is done. Leave the talking for us. Leave it. If only you can do this. If only you can tell somebody every day, 2 people every day, you have good news for them. Just tell them you have an incredible news for them. And they will ask you, what is it? And you are able to get the person to us here. We meet every day, 12 o'clock in the afternoon. And we meet on Friday afternoon. And we meet on Sunday evening like this. Okay. As long as you get the person, you give the person the link. Once the person comes here, we will do all the talking. Don't educate the person, don't lecture the person, don't give the details to the person because you haven't started. You don't have enough knowledge. Let us talk for you. Bring the person. We will talk to the person for you. We will educate the person for you. The person will ask us questions. Even after the presentation and the person wants a WhatsApp call, we will do it with the person to clarify the person. Whilst you listen, we will bring the person on board for you because we have knowledge, we have understanding, and we are earning. We are earning incredible income, okay? And so we know how it works, and we will do that for you. But if you do not invite a person to us, if you do not call at least 2 people a day and tell them you have good news for them and connect the person to us, if you do not do that and you stay for 365 days and you do nothing, you get nothing. It is what it is. In fact, you can't go to your job and do nothing in your job and then expect that since you did nothing, okay, remember that you are still enjoying the service. It's like when you go and buy some wonderful dress and then you recommend that dress to somebody, okay, and you don't recommend that person, and the person says, if you recommend this thing to somebody, we'll get it. But the way we have done the recommendation is powerful. We have done the recommendation in such a way that you don't even talk. You don't talk. And you might be wondering, how do I even convince the person? No, you don't convince the person. A hungry person should not be convinced to eat because he's already hungry. We educate. And remember, it's not by force. For anybody who doesn't want to get it, leave the person. As long as this mobile phone is there, you give it a time. The same people, look, the people who told me I'm number 3 in the world, the people who told me that this is a waste of time, they will never need this, they will never use this, they've all come back. They've all come back. So when a person doesn't take it seriously, leave that person, leave that person. I'm telling you, technology, you can't joke with it. It's the same thing with Facebook. 2004, February 4, people said that Facebook is a waste of time. At that time, only 3 people were using Facebook. Today, 3.5 billion people are using Facebook just in 20 years. So I hope your question has been addressed. Okay, Dorothy, let me go back to you. What would you tell the people who are already part of the GotBackUp family?
If you're already part of the GotBackUp family, I would say you should count yourself privileged to be part of the early birds, because we're just at the beginning of this trend. We are just starting, and you should take your project seriously. Like Prof has laid out, do something every day, every single day. Tell someone about this project. Let someone see this project, because we are about to just get into such momentum in this year, 2025, that you don't want to be left behind. This is the time for you to make those incomes that you've been dreaming. This is the time for you to let your dreams come to pass. This is the
Dorothy,
time.
once you are talking, can you address Sally's question?
Let me see that. What is it?
That's why don't you quit our professional jobs and invest more time into it and make more money instead?
Go ahead. The businessmen and women are the movers and shakers of the industries and the economies of the world now.
Yeah, but the question is that he's trying to say that why don't we do that? You and I, why don't we do that?
Me and you. Oh, okay. GotBackUp is a vehicle to my dream. I'm driving on GotBackUp to do the things I want to do professionally, because it puts me in a community and gives me the access to expand the incomes that I'm already earning from my job to do more than what I do on my job. So I won't quit my job and profession to just do GotBackUp alone now, but I know eventually when I've earned what I need to earn to do more than I can do with my job, I will let this go. So when you start a business, you don't just quit your business, your job, and so your business is paying you more than your job. That's when you transition. And when I get
let
that,
me just add this point too, guys. Mubarak, Sally Sue, you should also understand that it's not all about money. Some of us, we love our jobs. Bill Gates has not quit. Bill Gates has not stopped working, but he has all the money. It's not all about money. Some of us, we love the nature of our job. The job doesn't take our time. Oh, yeah, my job doesn't take my time. I love it. So I love imparting knowledge. My job is an impartation of knowledge. Okay. So some people can still choose, and I'm effective in both ways. I'm effective in my job, and I'm efficient also in GotBackUp. I can do both. GotBackUp pays me more than my job, but I will not leave my job because I love it. And love is essential. Okay. When it gets to a point where I don't love it anymore, yeah, like Dorothy said, I'll put it aside. But now I love it, and I love it. And I don't think it's interrupting me at all. Maybe your job is not great for you. It's not helping you. So when you start getting 4 times your salary and you want to put your job aside, you can do that. But I will say that don't quit your job. Yeah, I will tell you, don't quit your job, even if you are getting more than your job. Because the thing is that you were getting more than your job even when you were doing your job. So you still are earning more than your job. But get to a level where you think that now you want to make impact through GotBackUp. You see, right now, I'm not on the impact level. I'm on the income generation level. From income generation, you go to impact. From impact, you go to significance. It is at the point of impact and significance that I can, because at that stage, you are touching 1 million lives. And that is when you now begin to take GotBackUp to a whole different level in that regard. So, okay, Dorothy, can you continue now with the advice you are giving to the people in GotBackUp? We're about to end. You are muted, Dorothy.
Sorry, I forgot where I actually left off, but
Okay.
I was saying we were in momentum. So do what you have to do to get in momentum too, and stay by the fire. Don't think it is too much, because for everybody who achieved something great, they had to go through a process of becoming. It is all of that. That's when you get to that greatness. The incomes match up the greatness that you've achieved. So get involved, do the work, become.
Dorothy, can you quickly address some of the questions? I want us to address some of these questions.
All right.
Address it.
I've been this month for a year. After the year elapsed, do I still have to make another payment? Oh yes. After a year elapses, this is a subscription service. It's just like any other subscription service. Let me use DSTV for instance. If your subscription ends, you have to resubscribe to get the same bundle again. This is an annual. So when a year elapses, you can resubscribe, and you don't need to find another income to resubscribe. You could actually use your commissions to resubscribe, and it lapses on and on and on, and you get the package as it is. So yes, when you subscribe this month, it's for a year, and when the year elapses, you have to do the subscription again. Yes.
Okay. So Ernest says, Doc, please, do you have a physical contact place in Ghana as your office? Okay, so let me ask you, Ernest, Dropbox, do they have a physical contact place in Ghana? No, there is no physical contact place for Dropbox in Ghana, or it's only in the US. Okay, because these companies are all in the US, but we are using them. Do you have a physical contact place of Netflix in Ghana? Do you have any physical building where you have Netflix? Do you have any physical building where you have Amazon? No. The world is becoming not just technologicalized. The world is a whole global village. So the internet is our operation. And mind you, GotBackUp has been licensed by the United States Federal Trade Commission. I have the certificate with me. I'm part of the board. Okay, so please have confidence. The fact that you don't see a physical thing doesn't mean it's not running. You don't see God, but you are still praying to him. Okay. So many things in the world are not physical, but we are using them. You don't need a physical building. Okay. The internet is not physical, but many people are using it. Okay. So understand that GotBackUp has a physical building. And by the way, I can give you the address. Okay. We have the address there. And once you get, I'll type the address right here so you can get it. So there's a physical building in the United States, but they don't have physical building in every country. No. The way the world is going, you can't have that sort of, thing there. Dorothy, what else do you want to add to that? So as I look for the address for him.
Yeah. Just like you said, it's a technological virtual world now, and for every app or every mobile service, anything related to the internet, most of it is all virtual. Even YouTube, I don't think we have an YouTube office in Ghana, or WhatsApp, all the virtual things we use on our mobile phones and tablets these days. So there's no physical office in any of these 148 countries. I don't know about that. Not in Ghana too. So it is on the cloud. It is virtual. It's on the internet, and that is where the work is done. But there is a physical office where the headquarters is, and like Doc says, if you want to take a tour of it, there is actually a video. You can speak to the person who invited you to help you see that video of the tour of the structure, just to help you believe that it truly exists physically, and see real human beings working in there.
Good. And by the way, I've gotten the physical address there. I'm putting it in the chat here, just so you know. Okay, you can just go. Google Map will take you live to the place there.
Yes.
This is a physical building of the place that you can have. Okay. Don't joke with technology, ladies and gentlemen. Don't joke with technology. Okay. It is very important for you to be part of the GotBackUp now before it escalates. We are just around 70 to 80,000 people all over the world. It is rising. It's already in 148 countries. Don't play with it. Technology is the fastest growing instrument in the world. Mobile phones are hitting 18 billion. Okay, there are more mobile phones than there are human beings. Whether you do this or you don't do this, this is going to escalate. This is going to grow. This is going to balloon all over the world. Okay, so please speak to the person who has invited you. And by the way, digital income tactics. Okay, you said you are in Edmonton, which means you are not far from where I am here. Okay, so please take this thing seriously. Okay, because by the time you know, so many people are using this, and you ask yourself, why on earth was I toying with this? Okay, why on earth will I joke with something like that? Why did I not really take it seriously? And I have taken this seriously. And just within a period of 1.5 years, I have backed up all my digital life. I can do several things with my phone and my laptop. Everything is intact. Okay. These days, people are streaming on a 4K videos. Okay. So it's very, very important for people to recognize the efficacy of this and take advantage. And Enyonam, can you hear me? What will be your message, your final message for those who are within this company, already members? What will be your final message?
Okay, if you're already here, even if you can't see it, please build on the belief of those who are ahead. Eventually, when you realize everything, it's within your reach, you realize that you'd have gone far ahead instead of believing what you currently can't see. Just believe on other people who are riding. Know we are in technology. Technology can fail. Keep moving forward. Follow the activities that you are being told to do.
And can you answer the
Enjoy.
one on the screen whilst you talk?
Can you recommend this to others before subscribing? No. If you do that, then those people would connect to others. Connect first. When you subscribe, then you will get the benefits that the company will be giving to anyone who recommends anyone. So get in first before you bring others on board, so that you accrue all the benefits that you have to.
Okay, so quickly, I want to quickly summarize something regarding the service, because so that people get it. GotBackUp is a cloud storage department, but it's also a collaborative department. Most cloud storage spaces are not collaborative. GotBackUp is like Dropbox or Google Drive. The thing about GotBackUp is that it's way cheaper than Google Drive, 3 times cheaper than Google Drive. Also, you can collaborate with several people around the world. You can talk to the system. It will type your things for you. The thing will read things for you, and so many things. You can collaborate. You can use it to do editing, picture, video editing, several things. But Google Drive and iCloud, they don't have that. You can set and automatically forget. It will back up everything in the background. That one, Google Drive and iCloud, they have that. It has a high-powered security, the same security Google Drive and iCloud use. Okay. And you can do email systems, whether it's bulk email, personalized email, automated email. Google Drive and iCloud, they don't have that kind of facility. And you can earn income and make it your project for life. Google Drive and iCloud, they don't have that kind of thing. So GotBackUp is like that, but it has several other things. In fact, we've not even finished talking about most of the other things it has there. And it has a community. You have training, you have knowledge building, you have principles of value creation, investment, savings, endurance. Okay, you will learn how to run your own life, okay, because of the community. So the kind of things you get, the mentorship you get is worth $5,000 a month, and you get it free in GotBackUp. So the benefit of GotBackUp is it supersedes the original purpose. The original purpose is cloud storage, email systems, project income, but it goes beyond that. And that's why it is in 148 countries. That is why so many people are using the service all over the world. Someone says that if you're unable to subscribe to at the end of the year, can the person access his or her information, or he or she has lost the whole thing? Dorothy, what do you say quickly?
Yeah, so unlike the other subscription services, who when you cannot resubscribe, then access is below. GotBackUp gives you 60 days to have access to your data 60 whole days. That's like 2 whole months to still use the service and subscribe. If after 60 days you do not subscribe, then you can't get access to your data. So none of the others give you that much space for you to resubscribe. It's almost like immediately you will not have access. But GotBackUp gives you 60 whole days for you to get access to your data.
Okay. So there's another one. A layman understanding. Okay. This is how it works and all of that. Okay. So let's look at just the business part. The person is saying, in a layman's understanding, simply the business part. How does it work? Simply.
So the business part works this way. This is a project that is on a mission to have 1 billion subscribers in a certain time frame. It wants people, ordinary people like you and I, to partner them in this mission. So our job is to help them to get people to use the service. And in doing that, we earn commissions. That's simply what it is.
Some people don't like the word commission. You earn income.
You earn income in US dollars. You earn money.
Yeah, that's it. So the company says that they can do things by themselves, but you know people more than they do. And people are already paying for that. You see, people are already paying for that. And so they want you and I to educate people about what they have. So instead of the advertisement they would have done, you and I are educating people by advertising it for them. And therefore, whatever advertising money they would have used, they are giving that money to you and I. And it's good money, it's good income. That is how it works. Now, Jabez says, as the company grows, okay, will they continue to pay? Of course, they will continue to pay because that's what they have been registered for. You see,
yes.
iCloud has not been registered to pay, so they can't pay you. Dropbox has not been registered to pay. So as this company grows, that's when they will even pay more. I'm telling you, it's a percentage allocating, 75%. So if the people in GotBackUp are 1 million, then they will give $750,000 out. But imagine they are generating income of 1 billion, they will give $750 million out. If they are generating an income of 100 billion, they will give 75 billion out. It is what is in the books according to the Federal Trade Commission. That is how they have been registered for. So the bigger they become, the more income you and I get. So they will never stop because that is what they have been legally registered to do. It's just an incredible thing, okay? It's just an incredible thing that a lot of people. Digital Income says, my phone is constantly full and needs backup. Yes, your phone is constantly full and needs backup, and that is what GotBackUp is. It should never be full anymore because GotBackUp gives you a space you need 1 million movies to even fill that space. Okay, Dorothy, what is a capital? What capital does one need to start?
Oh, so just $120, just $120 for a year. $120 for a year. If I convert it to my local currency, it's just shy of 2,000 Ghana cedis. And trust me, the cheapest business you can start with 2,000 Ghana cedis for a year, a whole year, and still make much, much more than the 2,000 or $120 that you started with. So you just need to start with $120.
And that is for this month because it will go up if you don't start early. It will go up to $2,000. So please do that as soon as you can, if you can, and if you want to. And please never be forced to do this. Okay?
True.
No one is forcing you to do this. But I promise you, if you do this, you'll be happy you did. Because this year will be a turning point for you if you take it seriously. But don't force yourself. But do it. Do it. If you understand where you are going, okay? If you know where you are, then you know where you're going. This will help you big time. There are no hidden fees. There are no hidden fees. $119.97. That's it for a whole year. After that year, we all renew. And the income you would have gotten is way more enough to renew that thing. Okay. The bigger we get, the better we become. Okay. Dorothy, what will be your final thing? Okay. Enyonam, are you around still with us? What is your final message? You're about to end. Final message.
I think Enyo should go first before she drops off.
Yeah, that's why I'm giving her the chance.
Okay. So if you are here listening to this thing, you are opportune to be here. Many of these things, especially in Africa, we don't hear of it until it has gotten to the middle. You are at the very beginning. Don't regret is the most painful thing to live with. Don't wait and one day when you hear GotBackUp has 1 million people, then you say you were here when they were under 100,000 people globally. Remember, we are not even 2 years and already in 148 countries. We have 195 countries in the world. We have 195 countries in the world.
Mm.
Put your stake down, hold your place right now, and learn along. Within a year, 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years and she's gone. Dorothy, what would you say finally?
I was enjoying her conversation. Ladies and gentlemen, you see, we just entered 2025, and I believe you had financial goals as part of your resolutions, and you've had the privilege and the blessing to see this. Many people have not gotten the chance to see this yet, and you are at a privileged position now. So just do it. This is one of the answers to the prayers that you did just a few days ago. Only if you can see where this is going. So just start. Speak to the person who invited you here and let them walk you through how to do this. So just start.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say a big thank you to all of you. Wisdom is knowing the obvious when it's a secret. If you look at risk, you will never ever move. A woman goes through 9 months of pregnancy. It's not fun. On the day of delivery, the child can die, the woman can die. And yet women continue to give birth. You got to take chances, you got to take risks. Because the chances you take, the people you meet, the faith that you have, that is what is going to define who you are. Who you are is just your nature. What you are becoming is your manifestation. May you be counted worthy by the end of this year because you took an action, even though you had some doubt. Doubt is okay, but learn and clarify things. As you go further, you will see that it was worth every penny that you did in this project. I want to say a big thank you to Dr. Dorothy Hanson, Enyonam, Epiphania, and all the panelists, especially you, okay, Kelvin, Mubarak, all of you who asked all of your questions, digital income, Rosa Martin, Salisu, every single person, Kennedy. It's been a pleasure having all of you. God willing, tomorrow, every single day from next week, in the afternoon, we will have a Zoom presentation live from 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock. Okay, you can tell your friends and families and co-workers and acquaintances and even enemies. Tell them you have an incredible news for them, and we will do the heavy lifting for you. Until what you know becomes what you do, you don't know anything. Thank you very much indeed. Have a wonderful evening and talk to you very soon. Bye.